Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue sur IFC Irwin's French Class. Aujourd'hui, dans cette vidéo, we are going to cover the indefinite articles in French and how to use them in context. This video is directly related to the previous one on the question of gender in French, so I invite you to watch it if not done so already. After covering the different forms of the indefinite articles in French, we are going to review together some of their uses in context, and as usual, at the end of the video, we are going to do some fun activities to revise and practice. C'est parti! The French indefinite articles are the equivalent to a, an, and some in English. The article indéfini, that's how they are called in French, are the default articles in French grammar. They are the ones used to introduce nouns and their gender. So my first tip for you guys in this video, it's for you to learn your vocab including these articles, so you can more easily learn the gender of your new words. Here are the indefinite articles in French. Un before masculine and singular nouns, for example, un chat. Une before feminine and singular nouns, for example, une maison. Des is used before plural nouns, for example, des chats, des maisons. So let's repeat them for pronunciation. Un, une, des. That's good. Okay, how to use them in context now. Use the indefinite articles when talk about one or several individual things that you can count as opposed to an entire category of things. This can be to identify something or someone. In this case, use un or une along with c'est, which means it is. For example, c'est un chat, c'est une maison, and please note the liaison between c'est and the indefinite article. C'est un chat, c'est une maison. Let's try to repeat this. C'est un journaliste ou c'est une journaliste. For professional people, the gender is obviously at play. So un for masculine, une for feminine. C'est becomes ce sont. For example, ce sont des chats, ce sont des maisons. And please note that, just like in English, add an S to nouns when plural, and that S is never pronounced in French. Also use indefinite articles to say what there is in a given place. For example, il y a un étudiant dans la classe. Il y a des arbres dans le parc. Il y a une bibliothèque sur le campus. Okay, let's do a short phonetic break here with these examples. Please note that you must do liaison when nouns start with vowels for both singular and plural forms. Un étudiant, there is a liaison here. Des arbres with the the sound. You can also use indefinite articles before an expression of quantity, like une part de, une tranche de, un peu de, des verres de. For example, je mange une part de gâteau avec un peu de café. When used in negative sentences, all these articles turn into de. Here are some examples. Il y a un stade, il n'y a pas de stade. You need to use de because the sentence is negative. Il y a une université, il n'y a pas d'université. And here don't forget the elision as université starts with a vowel. You have to drop the E and add an apostrophe for phonetic reasons. Il n'y a pas d'université. Je mange une part de gâteau. Je ne mange pas de part de gâteau. Il y a des étudiants dans la classe. Il n'y a pas d'étudiants dans la classe. As there are always exceptions in French, don't use de when the negative verb is être, to be. Just use the indefinite article as if the sentence was positive. So the article doesn't change with c'est or ce sont. For example, c'est une étudiante. Ce n'est pas une étudiante. You see, whether positive or negative, you keep the same indefinite article because here the verb that is used is être, to be. Ce sont des amis d'enfance. Ce ne sont pas des amis d'enfance. Alright, now that you master indefinite articles in French, let's do some fun activities to revise and practice. The first one will make you revise the content of the previous video on gender in French and how to figure out the gender of nouns based on their ending. Simply complete the noun that I give you with either un, une, or des. Let's start. What about information? What article do you put in front of that? Un, une, or des? Une information. That's right, because the EON ending is feminine typically. Let's carry on. Cadeau. What about that one? Un cadeau. That's right. Idée. Une idée. That's correct. Musée. Un ou une musée? Un musée, yeah. Okay, so the E accent aigu, E ending is typically feminine, but be careful, there are some exceptions. Musée, it's one of them. Travail. Un travail, une travail. Un travail, that's right. Journaliste. Un journaliste ou une journaliste? Well, it depends on the gender of the person, right? Of that journalist. So both are possible. Étudiant. Be careful. Look carefully at the end of the word. What do you see? An S. Yes, that's right. So it's preo. Therefore, you need to use des. And be careful with the pronunciation. In the liaison, des étudiants. Parking. What about parking? Un parking or une parking? Yes, that's masculine, like most foreign words in French. Parking, un parking. Masculinité, be careful. We saw that in the previous video. The T, E, accent aigu, ending. Is it feminine or masculine? Une masculinité. Yeah, I know it's tricky, but the ending indicates the feminine gender. Fête. Des fêtes, that's right, that was plural. Boulangerie. Une boulangerie, that's correct, that's feminine. The IE ending IE is feminine. Garage. Des garages, that's right, with the S at the end, it's plural, but garage is masculine plural here. Alright guys, for the second activity, you need to complete the given sentences with un, une, des, deux, or des apostrophes. Let's start with the first one. Il y a parking sur le campus, mais il n'y a pas restaurant universitaire. Alright, un, une, des, deux, des apostrophes. Il y a un parking, that's right, sur le campus, mais il n'y a pas de restaurant universitaire. Yes, don't forget to use de when it's negative. Il n'y a pas de restaurant universitaire. Number 2. Ce sont arbres? Non, ce ne sont pas arbres. So let's figure this out. Ce sont des arbres, that's correct, that's plural. Ce sont des arbres? Non, ce ne sont pas des arbres, that's correct. You keep on going with the same article because here we were using être as the verb. Alright, let's do the next sentence. Il y a personnage. Personnage is character. Personnage drôle, funny character. Il y a personnage drôle dans ce film, mais ce n'est pas comédie. Alright, let's do it. Il n'y a pas... Oh, sorry. Il y a un personnage. Personnage is always masculine. Il y a un personnage drôle dans ce film, mais ce n'est pas une comédie. That's right. So you need to use the indefinite article in the second instance because être was the verb. Alright guys, c'est tout pour cette vidéo. That's all for that video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it un ou une pouce bleu. Which one is pouce masculine or feminine? It's un pouce bleu. Yes, please. So tell us in the comment section how you go with indefinite articles. Are they tricky for you to learn? Do you have the equivalent in the languages that you speak? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support it. And I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir, à bientôt, à plus.